All right. I didn't know Ultimate Gohan dropped, so this is gonna be new. I think it dropped last night, right? So let's see how Gohan works. Now, all I remember how do I remember how he works? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. So I'm gonna put this on a tick right here. If I do remember, because probably after this video, I'm gonna do a little bit of extra research. But this is just pure. What am I looking at? That's it. All right, let's react to this.
Give it up. You
Oh,
can't
let me turn
win.
it down.
All right, this is it.
Oh, that looks cool.
What's wrong? I thought you were gonna make me dead. This
Oh,
time I got serious. Stay down.
oh shit, he's fast, bro.
I'll
Oh, what
finish
the
you off.
hell?
That's
Is
enough.
that a buff? I think it is a buff. And his
Hey,
range is.
behind you.
Wait. I don't understand how this
This
unit
time I
works.
got
Wait, what?
serious. Give it up.
Wait.
This is it.
Wait, how does this unit work exactly?
What's
He's
wrong?
quick.
I thought you were gonna make me dead. This
Okay,
time I got
he can hit multiple
serious.
enemies.
Stay down.
Is he just made to do damage? He is a blue unit, I can tell. But
I'll finish you off.
is he made to do damage? He probably is.
Hey, behind you.
Okay, so let's see. So the whole idea of using Gohan, the playmaker who separates his target from the pack, creating advantages for allies. Oh, I see. Your entire niche, or the entire gist of Gohan, really, is to isolate basically duos or multiple heroes at once. Well, not at once, I guess, but I'm still trying to figure out as to what the hell this guy is even doing.
All right.
Because from what I'm understanding, right, it seems though you're forcing the opponents the opponents to fight Gohan one on one. I guess that's the idea. That's how you would isolate them. But the thing is, I just don't understand. Like, what you can literally see how he can attack multiple enemies. You can see how he can literally attack multiple enemies like this.
I'll finish you off. That's enough.
I can see why you would want to isolate them. Separates his target from the pack. So he used Gohan to separate the duo. And you take out isolated enemies one by one. I guess it works. I really do not know how this unit works, but I can see that it's pretty good so far. So let's see what we have for here. You can't win. So it forces your opponent to run away. It's a rush attack. Breaks targets, okay. So he can do more damage, essentially. That's his first skill. Oh, so the longer you hold the charge on skill 1, the stronger the damage is. And re-entering it does different hits. Okay, rolling hammer. And that's a skill 3. It forces your opponents to flee. Interesting. And then his super attack, mock break. It forces them to break away from the. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me read all of this. I am still lost. Okay. So the passive, you can't win, stagger and weaken the enemy hero, applies a stack to the enemy. When stacks are maxed out, so I don't know exactly how many stacks. But it makes it oh my god, the enemy becomes a break target. So they get the status condition, which is the pink health and punch icon. And any damage dealt staggers them, so it just forces them to what you call it. Turn on the volume actually. So it just forces them to it forces like a delay, essentially. Like a very slight delay. It lasts for like 2 seconds. Like 1 to 2 seconds at least. And applies physical down and energy defense down. Oh, I didn't so that's what it is. I thought those were the break icons. No, these are the okay. Energy defense and physical defense. Sure. So you can deal more damage. Super attacks have the strongest effect, followed by skills, then rush attacks. Of course, it makes sense. But the whole idea behind using Gohan is to make enemies flee while lowering their defenses. That's pretty much that. Then we go into his rush attack. His rush attack just increases damage against break targets, which are staggered enemies. Sure. Then his rush attack. So I'm assuming that's the break effect. The break effect then adds in the physical defense and energy blast defense. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm not really. So far, in my opinion, I don't feel impressed with Gohan, but I have to see other people use him. There's no way. There's no way that other people would say this is an insane unit. I just don't understand. Skill 1 Jack Blast unleashes a strike in a set direction, which is what it's supposed to do. Applies a stack to oh my god, it applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit. Re-entering this command within a certain time window unleashes an energy wave. So that was the second one, I believe. And then pushing away enemies, dealing extra damage. Applies further stacks to enemy heroes struck. The loser enemy is the further. Oh my god, the loser. The closer the enemy is, the further the push back. So this also forces enemies to be pushed back. Activating the skill after Power Unleashed increases the pushback even further. It applies movement speed down to the enemy hero struck. I see. So you use a skill, you activate, I think that was the other one. Power Unleashed. Yeah, this you activate skill 1, you get to skill 3, so that when you use skill 1 again, it deals more damage, well, pushes the enemy back more further. Plus, they lowers their speed, which gives Gohan the chance to deal extra damage with a rush and a combination of probably a second skill. Okay, interesting. I guess that's what you want to do. We don't know the exact set numbers for this either. All right. Next, well, actually, we haven't seen all of the movement yet. So that's just the first initial one. Then that's the other one after. And that's the other one if you use skill 3. Skill 2 Rolling Hammer. An unavoidable attack that warps to your target's location, forcibly moves them into a direction you warped from, generates a shockwave on hit to deal damage to non-target enemies. That's the reason why this one can do this one can attack multiple enemies at once. Applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit, staggers and deals extra damage to targets knocked into a wall or other heroes. Activating the skill after potential unleashed will send a target struck flying on hit. Enemy struck by the shockwave will be forcibly moved. So it's very, like this unit is very. He sounds pretty similar to fucking Vegeta. And deals extra damage to targets knocked into a wall or other heroes will be increased. So in other words, using skill 2, then using skill 3 Give skill 2 more damage and more range, I'm assuming, to other enemies. Well, I think it's the same amount of range within with the skill, but you forcibly move them and then you deal extra damage. That's pretty much it. So without using skill 3, it's pretty good. But using skill 3 makes this skill much better. So essentially, your whole stick using this unit is not just staggering them and isolating the enemies to make them flee, but also relies on having to force the movements on all of them, which makes sense, right? You want to isolate the different the different combo characters that are with each other. Like, what's the craziest one out right now? Well, you're running with Cooler and maybe Krillin or Gohan or I could say Super Saiyan 3 Goku still. Uh, what about Bojack? I don't know. But anything that goes along with those lines can probably make this unit really good. Uh, I just really. So that's how he works in skill 2. Let's see what skill 3 does. Because, yeah, that's his first movement. And then Power Unleashed. So it's only one action? Oh no, it's multiple. Okay. Okay. Let's read this. So, Power Unleashed. Unleash a shockwave around yourself, applying flee to enemies. So it forces the enemies to run away. Applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit. Within a set window after the skill's activation, Jack Blast and Rolling Hammer will be enhanced and usable even mid cooldown. The first hit of other skills activated following this will further add stacks to enemy heroes. So in other words, what should we call it? You can stack the the lower defense abilities. You do more damage. Range, depending on which skill you use, is better, or about the same actually. But you basically do more damage after you use skill 3. That's the whole stick. You basically want to get skill 3 first, or yeah, at least first if possible. So you can use skill 1 or skill 2, but you don't have to. You can still use skill 1 and skill 2 however you like. It's just that they really encourage you to use this so you can apply flee onto all the enemies around surrounding enemies, so that when you use skill 1 or skill 2, they can deal more damage and you can hit other enemies if you use skill 2. But that's the whole gist. And now it's super attack. So this is honestly that's pretty cool. But this is the one that does most of the stick, the gist of what I was talking about. This is Mock Break. So it warps the location of wherever your enemy is, which is pretty cool. The first hit to the enemy heroes apply a stack to them, which I'm assuming is the same lower defense abilities. Can move while attacking, generates a shockwave following a flurry, staggering enemy heroes with stacks, and flee to enemies without stacks. In other words, it forces them to run away from you. That's it. Does this unit sound impressive? I don't know. I can say he is pretty good. Because really, what you're doing here is forcing enemies to run back. Which is fine. But there may be technical caveats if I would think about it this way. Lee does force them to run away. It does lower speed, because I think in the beginning, it mentions in his passive right around here. Right? Is it his passive? Or is it one of his... It's one of his skills that lowers enemy speed. Yeah, it's Jack Blast. So if you do use Jack Blast and then use skill 3 and then go to skill 1 and then if you have the chance to use a super attack, basically this guy is much faster than you. But if you have them use flee and you don't use any other skills, the chances of them going back to a god and healing and then coming back at your ass is pretty, I guess, high. I guess it's high, I would say, but that's just how I see it. I've been talking about this a lot, but I think this unit is okay. That's just my first initial look at him. I don't know what anyone else has said yet. I haven't looked at anyone else's reactions, but I think he's okay. Maybe good at best. But I might be looking at this wrong. But I do have his other stuff on here. Let's take a look. So I'm assuming this is his oh, hold on.
Come on, that's all you got?
Oh, what the hell? Wait. Is that his?
Come on, that's all you
Oh, that's his win. Okay, that's his win screen. And what about this one?
Weak.
Sheesh. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Come on, guys. Okay. His emotes are cool. I just don't know about using them. I don't know. It's weird using them, but can't go wrong with this. You really can't. Alright. But it is very cool. I do like this. What about... Oh, I didn't show you guys the other video, so okay, hold on. Let me pull up his idle screen. Just give it a bit. Oh. This is what's it called when he had
Awesome.
this is when he had the Z sword. The Z sword stuff, the Z sword outfit. It was
Check this out.
yeah, you give him the Z sword outfit and he looks then that idle screen makes more sense. But it is very cool. Very, very cool. Let me see. I think that's his. Yep, that's his KO animation. Yeah, this would work better with the Z Sword outfit. Because if you look at or the Supreme Kai outfit, my bad. Because if you look at this, I think they really want you to get this because some of his other skills or emotes do use the Z Sword or reference some of the moments when he had this on. So sure, I can give some respect on that. What's this one? Oh fuck. That's his intro. Okay. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. That's and then we have the emote for the Dragon Ball acquired.
That's the one.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's see what other videos do we have in here. Let's take a look at those. Oh, okay, so this is just a picture of Gohan. Okay, with the effect and without it. Okay. Is this... Oh, these are all his skins. Yeah, these are all his skins right here. Oh, this is the default. And then everyone else is... Oh my god. And that's it. These are all different skins. Different colors. Alright. Next. What's this one? Oh, is this these are the other intros.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty clean. You're probably gonna get this one more often. And then the other one.
Made it.
Okay, okay, it's the iconic. It's the iconic intro. It's the iconic Ultimate Gohan intro.
Made it.
Nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I like this. I like that. I kind of like that one more. And last one, I'm assuming, it's the windscreen. There you go.
All right.
Okay, that's the first one. And that's the second one. Okay. So there's two wind icons right there. I like the emotes. I'm just very confused on how to make him work. All you have to do is make all the opponents flee. That's it. But I can't really go on from there. Like I mentioned, like I said before, I think he's good at best, but I think personally he's just okay. We'll see how other people use him. We'll see if I want to use him or not. I may not choose to use him just because of how he works, but because I feel like Go Tanks did much. I feel like the way they did Go Tanks as a blue, blue in the blue role in the technical role is much better than how Gohan is. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I think he's good at best, but I want to see more. I think he releases in the next couple of days, next few days. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he is coming out in the next few days. So let me know what you guys think of Gohan. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.